An eerie silence filled a stopped subway train. Suddenly, the sound of a crying baby echoed throughout the carriage. Every passenger silently stared at the child's mother. The atmosphere was so terrifying that no one dared to say a single word. Then a bald man stood up and snatched the baby from the woman's arms. She desperately tried to stop him, but he carried the child toward the train door. A young man stepped forward to intervene, but two other passengers restrained him. Realizing the baby was about to be thrown outside, the young man decided he would jump out with the child if necessary. He rushed forward and somehow managed to save the baby. The woman was forced off the train, while the passengers remained cold and emotionless. No one helped her. No one protested. Helpless mothers clutched their own children tightly as they silently walked through the darkness, while the people behind them watched with lifeless expressions. She carefully placed every step. Suddenly, the baby's pacifier fell to the ground, and the baby's loud cries echoed through the tunnel. Without wasting a second, she grabbed the child and ran back. A few days earlier, a research team had accidentally unleashed a mysterious species while exploring an ancient cave. Their appearance was horrifying, and they numbered in the millions. They had wings, but after living in complete darkness for thousands of years, they had completely lost their eyesight. In exchange, their hearing had become extraordinarily sensitive. Even the slightest sound would trigger a deadly attack. Within days, these monstrous creatures spread across the world. At 3 a.m., Emma, a young girl who had recently gone missing, was awakened by her grandmother. The entire family was watching the emergency news broadcast. The report warned that these terrifying creatures had spread across the country like a deadly pandemic. The government's only advice was simple: if you want to survive, make absolutely no noise. Fortunately, during Emma's disappearance, the family had learned sign language. Her father, Jack, decided they had to leave immediately and head north before the creatures reached their town. After packing the essentials, they began their journey. The roads were packed with endless lines of fleeing vehicles. While stopping for fuel, Emma took their pet dog outside. Suddenly, the dog started barking at a suspicious man nearby. The stranger was armed and intended to rob the family. As Jack tried to calm him down, the frightened man accidentally fired his gun. At that moment, Emma's uncle arrived and shot the robber in the leg. Taking advantage of the chaos, the family escaped. The following day,